As Board President of Delsea Regional High School District Board of Education, I hereby certify that all provisions of the Open Public Meeting Law, Chapter 231, have been met. Notice of this meeting was mailed to Southbridge Times, the Sentinel, the Daily Journal, as well as municipal clerks of Elk and Franklin Township. Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Mr. Petrillo.
Here.
Mrs. Miller. Mr. Dorminio.
Here.
Mr. Lightfoot.
Here.
Mr. DeWoody.
Here.
Mr. DiMatteo.
Here.
Mr. Borelli.
Here.
Mrs. DeSilvia. Here. President is present. I'd like to have a motion to reading of the minutes.
Make a motion to accept it as sent out.
Second.
Thank you, sir. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes. Presentations?
We have our SSDS presentation tonight. So we have Ms. Bowman and Dr. Maitland.
What's yours?
No, we're good.
It's
It'll be quick.
No, we're short. We're fine. It's short. Kids have been relatively well behaved for the past year, so that's good. All right, so today we are here to report the Student Safety Data System report that is sent to the Board of Education and to the New Jersey Department of Education for period 1, and that is from September the 7th of 2021 through December the 30th of 2021. At the high school, we had only 9 overall incidents that should be reported. 1 fight, 2 assaults, 2 substance offenses, 3 investigations for HIBs, 2 that was confirmed, and 1 sexual contact.
For the middle school, we had 13 incidents. We had 1 simple assault, 2 fights, 7 alleged HIBs out of 8 total investigations, where only 1 HIB was confirmed, and 2 substance offenses. The total numbers at the middle school reflect pre-COVID numbers, so we're back to where we were before.
And at the high school, we are relatively slightly increased, but like I said, the students are pretty much well behaved this year. I have to give them, a thumbs up for how they've been conducting themselves at the high school.
Any questions for us? Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any communications? Are there any citizens to be heard? Committees, personnel, Mr. Burley.
Thank you, Madam President. I make a motion to approve the following retirements and resignations as listed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
I make a motion to approve the following leaves of absence as listed.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
I make a motion to approve the following credit completion monitors at $21 per hour for the 2021-22 school year as listed.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call vote. Mr. Petrillo.
Yes.
Mr. Dorminio.
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot.
Yes.
Mr. DeWoody.
Yes.
Mr. DiMatteo.
Yes.
Mr. Borelli.
Yes.
Mrs. DeSilvia. Yes. President Rich, yes. Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve the following detention monitors for the 21-22 school year at a previously approved rate as listed.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve Courtney Nicholson as the 2022 summer shape coordinator at a previously approved rate.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
I make a motion to approve, excuse me, I make a motion to change the job title of Lori Spinner from nighttime custodial supervisor to custodial supervisor. No change in effect.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve Dr. Kathy Assini to provide the corral training for new teachers at $25 per hour for a total of 6 hours. This money will be paid through the Title II grant.
Second.
Okay, any questions? Any questions? Roll call vote, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Mr. Dormini.
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot.
Yes.
Mr. DeWoody.
Yes.
Mr. Demania.
Yes.
Mr. Borelli.
Yes.
Mrs. DeSilvia. Yes. President Rich, yes. Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve the following directors of the TEP band for the 21-22 school year as listed.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Madam President, that concludes my report.
Thank you very much, Mr. Borelli. Budget and Finance, Mr. Petrillo.
I make a motion to approve the board secretary's report in accordance with state statute for the month of January 2022. Board secretary certifies no line item account has been overextended in violation of state statute, and there's sufficient funds available to meet the district's financial obligations for the remainder of the fiscal year.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve the treasury report in accordance with state statute for the month of January 2022. Treasury report, secretary's report are in agreement with the month of January 2022.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve in accordance with state statute the certification of board secretary, and there's no changes in anticipated revenue amounts or revenue sources.
Second. Oops.
Thank you. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve board secretary education certification that's on state statute, we certify after review of the secretary's monthly financial obligations, financial report, and upon consultation with appropriate district officials, as to our knowledge, no major accounts funds have been overexpended in violation of state statute, and there's sufficient funds available to meet the district's financial obligations for the remainder of the fiscal year.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve the report transfers for January 2022.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call vote, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Mr. Dormini.
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot.
Yes.
Mr. DeWoody.
Yes.
Mr. Demania.
Yes.
Mr. Borelli.
Yes.
Mrs. DeSilvia. Yes. President Rich, yes. Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve the following bills as listed.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call vote, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Mr. Dormini.
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot.
Yes.
Mr. DeWoody.
Yes.
Mr. Demania.
Yes.
Mr. Borelli.
Yes.
Mrs. DeSilvia. Yes. President Rich, yes. Motion passes. Thank you very much, Dave. Education, Mr. DeWoody.
I make a motion to approve the following clinics and workshops as listed.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please. Mr. Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Mr. Dormini.
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot.
Yes.
Mr. DeWoody.
Yes.
Mr. Demania.
Yes.
Mr. Borelli.
Yes.
Mrs. DeSilvia. Yes. President Rich, yes. Motion passes.
I make a motion to approve the GCSSSD to provide up to 10 hours of educational consultation services for the middle school sewer program at a rate of $117 per hour.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call vote, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Mr. Dormini.
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot.
Yes.
Mr. DeWoody.
Yes.
Mr. Demania.
Yes.
Mr. Borelli.
Yes.
Mrs. DeSilvia. Yes. President Rich, yes. Motion passes.
I make a motion to approve the following graduate coursework as listed. Alexa Happ, $1,805.25.
Second.
Any questions?
Yeah, why is it listed twice?
The course.
Two courses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions? Roll call vote, Mr. Petrillo?
Yes.
Mr. Dorina?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Dubois?
Yes.
Mr. Demaria?
Yes.
Mr. Barrett?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSilvia?
Yes.
Seven votes yes, motion passes.
Lastly, I make a motion to approve the submission of the YF22 amended Perkins grant.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Madam President,
Thank you very much.
maybe a point of order, you probably have to do 3 again the second time because you only approved 1805. And it's really 36 something. But
Okay. But it says as listed and with both of them there.
okay,
Is that
you okay with that, Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay.
very good? Thank you very much, Mr. Blair. Okay, and we have completed number 4. Thank you very much, Mr. Jubilee. Policy, would anyone like to take that?
I'll take it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I make a motion to approve first reading of following policies and regulations as listed.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes. Thank you very much. Athletics, Mr. Lightfoot.
Make a motion to approve the following athletic positions for 2021-2022 school year as listed.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve the wrestling team for an overnight stay in Atlantic City at Caesar's Hotel from March 3rd, 2022 through March 5th, 2022.
Second.
Any questions?
Hey, who's paying for this?
We're just approving them for insurance purposes.
What's up? I'm sorry.
We're approving this for insurance purposes. It's coming out of the booster club.
Okay.
Not us.
Any other questions? We're ready to sign
Yes. Second.
that. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
And make a motion to approve homeschooled student KA the opportunity to try out for sports for the 2021-2022 school year.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes. Thank you very much, Mr. Lightfoot.
Just for the information of the board, with the, because Bill asked about who's paying for it,
Yeah.
this is a different year than normal. There's 14 weight classes. We're sending 9 different weight classes this year, which is
Big.
big, very big.
Very good, very good. I have to congratulate you.
Yeah, real good.
It was the coaching.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lightfoot. Building and ground, Mr. Demaria.
Make a motion to approve the following facility requests as listed.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes. Thank you very much. Mr. Zanadia? Mrs. DeSilvia?
Make a motion to approve the following cafeteria report for January 2022 as listed.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes. Thank you very much. So we have transportation, Mr. Dormia.
I make a motion to approve the following 2021-2022 transportation jointures as listed.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes. Thank you very much, Mr. Dormia, for your report.
You're welcome.
Superintendent's report.
Recommend the board approve the following special education tuition student placements as listed.
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Any questions? Roll call vote, Mr. Petrillo.
Yes.
Mr. Dormia?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Dubois?
Yes.
Mr. Demaria?
Yes.
Mr. Barrett?
Yes.
Sylvia? Yes. President votes yes, motion passes.
Recommend the board approve the following field trips in accordance with our fee schedule and educational significance as listed.
Second.
Thank you. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Recommend the board approve the revised 2021-2022 district calendar.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Recommend the board acknowledge the receipt of the February 2022 high school, middle school HIB report as presented.
Second. I'm sorry, so moved.
Second.
Thank you very much. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Recommend the board approve the January 2022 high school, middle school HIB report as presented last month.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Recommend the board approve the 2020 high school, middle school self-assessment for determining grades.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
District reports are attached, and that concludes Dr. Braden's report.
Thank you very much for relaying it to us. Is there any executive board member report? Jack?
The link there, the legislative update link is on your agenda and in your computer. There's a lot of bills being proposed, but they're still early in stages, so I wait until we get a little further in the process before we talk about it.
Very good. Thank you. Would there be any old business?
My report.
Oh, I apologize.
Yes, sir.
I'm so
No
sorry.
problem. Recommend the board approve the certification of compliance with federal and state law respecting the reporting of compensation for certain employees for the calendar year ending December 31st, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion passes. Thank you very much. Again, any old business? Any new business?
If I may, just a comment on the district calendar. I
Certainly.
heard today that Thursday, tomorrow, the Senate is supposed to be voting to pass a resolution to allow virtual days to be included. So like snow days, to be a virtual day, not impact calendar. And supposedly next week, the Assembly voting on it. So just a heads up, that may adjust on how to play with the 22-23 calendar going forward.
Great, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Boyd. Are there any citizens to be heard? We have no executive session. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
I think Dr. Fitzpatrick runs a real smooth meeting.
Wow.